Some good, some not so good. Now he's at the point where he's got to improve and build on that. It's a process. The more you practice, the more you play, you get better, in spite of what Allen Iverson ever said. Okay? So, and some guys, you know, personnel guys around the league, they think, hey, this guy can do it. Just throw him in, you know, and they expect him the finished product. You never have the finished product with a young player until they get enough practice time and playing time. So the key will be, how does he improve? I think you guys know I grew up a Philadelphia big-time sports fan, so that was a big part of my motivation to come back here. And we tried to do it a couple other times throughout the years, but it never timed out right. And, yeah, it brings back a little satisfaction.
Is that why you favor Kelly Green?
Kelly Green? No, it was hanging in my locker, so I put it on.
Like typically at practice, you're the
Knowing
lone,
the history
you're the
of
lone
what
guy.
you do is Jalen Carter in making the reference to a lot of people that have been around it for a while made a Jerome Brown reference. Is that fair in terms of feeling?
You know, I don't ever like to compare people because at the end of the day, somebody ends up feeling slighted. But he's a damn good player, and he's improving. Just like I said, you know, Jalix has to improve. Jalen's still a young player that needs to improve, and he's been very coachable and playing good football.
In the opening press conference, you had that line when people were asking limited explosive plays, rushing the quarterback. You said they're all priorities. As you look at a stat sheet after the game, what's for you the biggest indication of how your team performed?
It could look different every game. You know, clumps of statistics over a 17-game schedule can really not tell you a whole lot other than the high goods and the bad lows. You know, it could be, you know, you don't give up explosives and you hang in there. You have a good day on third down to when you finally get them to third down, even though maybe you're playing a little so-so. But when you do get them to third down, you get off. You have a good day in the red zone, even though they're moving it on you so you can keep it down. I just think every game has its own personality. And I can look at a game sheet and give you that answer, but season-long stats kind of can be skewed.
In this Ravens game, which was the number that you were most proud of?
Well, we had a good day going on third down, which was key. We didn't even get him to third down only once on the first two drives, I believe. But, and, you know, we didn't give up the huge explosive play until that last drive, which was disappointing, that long run by the quarterback. You know, so that was part of it. You know, and we hung in there.
You mentioned Jalen being coachable. How does that show up?
In his technique and in his play.
Brooks, I got to bring you Kellen. I just said last one.
He's the boss.